Rebounding, or bouncing on a mini trampoline, has gained so much popularity, and I love that because it is a low impact but high benefit workout. It is amazing and it helps you to feel good. There's so many different benefits to it. But in this video, I want to talk to you about the importance of timing when you're going to bounce your rebounding sessions so that you can amplify the benefits that you get. So let's talk about your body for a second. Your body operates with a very sophisticated, very intelligent biological rhythms. It aligns your bouncing sessions. So if you learn to align your bouncing sessions with these natural cycles, you're able to optimize everything from your metabolism to lymphatic drainage to sleep quality to stress reduction. Doesn't that sound amazing? So you can actually maximize your benefits by timing out when you are going to use your rebounder. So here's the science behind strategic timing. Your body is not the same throughout the day. Have you noticed this? Especially as women, we have shifting hormones that are working all day long, every day of the month, giving us different results. And so our bodies are governed by circadian rhythms. This is our internal biological clocks that regulate our hormone production, our body temperature, our cellular repair, our countless other physiological processes. Recent research has shown evidence that your body's natural detox and immune systems have optimal timing windows. What does that mean? That means that if you plan out when you're going to bounce, you can maximize the impact of your bounce session for your body. Understanding the rhythms of your body allows you to strategically, yes, thinking intentionally, time going to bounce on your rebounder. Your rebounding sessions then work with you for your body's natural processes to take place. The gentle bouncing motion of rebounding creates unique gravitational forces that can improve and enhance your circulation, can stimulate your lymphatic system, and support various physiological functions. So let's consider how your timed workout can impact your body. Let's begin with the morning routine. You wake up and you're going to bounce. What does that look like for you? Morning rebounding serves a powerful biological alarm clock. It can help you transition from being in that sleepy mode. You know what I'm talking about, where your body is stiff. It's maybe not moving as fast. You're not as alert. Your brain feels foggy, all the things, to moving to an active state of wakefulness, being alert, being present, being able to operate, to move and flow. When you wake up, your body has been still for the last 6 to 8 hours, let's say. That leads to decreased circulation, lymphatic stagnation, and lower core body temperature. Although for me lately, I feel like I'm so hot in my sleep. So once again, this is all dependent on where you're at and what hormones you're dealing with at this time. But your metabolism naturally runs slower in the morning because your body is emerging from overnight fasting state. So gentle rebounding for, let's say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes can jumpstart your metabolic processes in several different ways. The rhythmic bouncing, the motion of rebounding increases your heart rate gradually, stimulating circulation and helping to deliver oxygen and nutrients to cells that have been in conservation mode all night long. This gentle cardiovascular stimulation can increase your metabolic rate for hours after your bounce session, a phenomenon known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. So that's a big word, but excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So your body is processing even better, even after your workout is over. There's also lymphatic system activation that's happening. The lymphatic system depends on muscle contractions and body movement to circulate lymphatic fluid. NASA found that jumping on the rebounder increases G-force during exercise. That's fantastic news because after hours of stillness during sleep, morning rebounding sessions provide the perfect stimulus, that activation to get the lymphatic fluid moving, helping to clear out metabolic waste that has accumulated overnight. There are mornings when I personally wake up and I'm achy and I'm groggy. I haven't slept well and I'm slow moving. My brain is very foggy. It's frustrated. It doesn't even want to wake up and to really function. I do not have any desire to work out because I am so low on energy on these particular mornings. It does not come easy for me. I have to talk myself into it and get myself forced into putting my shoes on, getting on the rebounder. But here's the thing I will tell you, that once I have that ability to wake up through gentle bouncing, and I'm talking like a 5 minute, super gentle, very slow moving bounce, it helps to wake up my body and make me feel better. I can honestly report that there has not been a time that I have done this, that it has not helped me to wake up more, clear out my brain, feel my joints moving better, and overall improve my mood to go about my day. Rebounding is so effective in this way. And that's why I love to have it at some point in my morning. I do it at different points, depending on my day, depending on how I'm feeling, depending if I want a full workout or I'm just using it to wake myself up. Morning rebounding can help to regulate cortisol patterns, supporting healthy stress hormone rhythms. This is huge because cortisol naturally peaks in the morning because it's there to help to wake you up. But chronic stress can dysregulate this pattern. Now, I don't have any specific evidence to prove that this is me, but I do relate to this so much, this finding, because sometimes I wake up and I feel more tired than when I went to bed. And the gentle movement of rebounding helps to optimize this natural cortisol curve, providing more alertness without any jitters from if you took a lot of caffeine, which I don't like to do. For me, and maybe even for you, unlike high intensity workouts that can leave you feeling drained later in the day, gentle rebounding provides sustainable energy. And at this stage in the game for me, I don't know if it's just because I'm carrying extra weight or because of my age or maybe both, but I find that if I get up and I do a high intensity workout, I used to do like an outdoor boot camp at 5 a.m. I can't do that kind of activity that early in the morning anymore. I need the low impact bouncing of gentle rebounding to activate my system without triggering, here's the key, without triggering significant stress response or actively depleting my energy reserves. This is super important for me and maybe something you should consider if you find that you get tired or even totally worn out that you require a nap after you've done a workout. And I have felt that way at various forms of workouts. Like I said, that outdoor boot camp, for example. And what I've found is that I need to plan out my workouts dependent on what time of the day it is, depending on what amount of energy my body is using, also around food consumption patterns. So I have had to get very invested in studying my energy patterns, listening to my body, finding out what workouts fit best in my life and when in the day and around what meals. The biggest thing I have found to help me regulate in the morning is working out with at least some nutrition in my body. There's just this element of giving myself something to work off and rather than just working on a fasting state. I know that there are a lot of people who love to work out on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, but I have found that if I do that, I tend to fall asleep after my workout. And that's not a good thing because remember, I'm trying to get my day going. I'm not looking to take a nap. And after considering that this is the start of my day, that's the opposite result that I'm seeking. So I have chosen to work out in the morning to loosen up my body, get my joints moving, to feel alert, to be able to think, to move productively through my work. I know that those are my goals. What are your goals for using workouts in the morning? Know that so you know what is going to fit you best. And then I have found that if I do my higher intensity workouts like weightlifting later in the day, and I'm talking like for me, that's 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, that fits my body better. So study yourself. Just be the scientist in your own life, study your body, collect data about it, find out and track your energy levels, and find out when you operate best and what activities support your body best. That is my number one recommendation all the time, is always to listen to your body. All right, that was a lot of information and we've only made it through the morning routine. I still want to talk to you about pre-meal rebounding, afternoon rebounding, going to sleep rebounding, all the different elements of other parts of your day. So I will make a part 2 video and we can go into that in the next video. And if you are brand new to rebounding, if you're exploring it for the first time, if you're wondering if this is for you and you can do it, I highly recommend that you get my Getting Started guide. I took all the different elements that I talk about in my various videos, put it all together in one concise book, and gave you some action steps to take along with that. Some getting started videos. You won't find these anywhere else. They're 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and 8 minutes. And they're very basic, very gentle rebounding motions to help you get started as you start your low impact, but high benefit bounce on the rebounder. You can get that getting started guide with those bonus workouts at the link in the description. Thanks so much for following along with me today. Happy bouncing, friend, and I'll talk to you in part 2.